Hey guys, and welcome to the 9th episode of my Wellington Wanderers series. And today is a very special day because it is the last game of the regular season of the Hyundai A-League. In our last two games that you guys missed, I versed Perth Glory where we won 2-0 away from home with a great performance and then beat Brisbane Roar 1-0 at home with Brett Holman scoring the only goal. And that has put us up to third place. And if you don't know the way that the A-League works is the first top two teams go straight into the semi-finals, and the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth will play each other respectively in quarterfinals, and the winners of those two matches will go and play the top two teams in a semi-final. Those two teams that win each game will go into the final, and the final winner is obviously the champion. And right now, we are 2 points away from Melbourne City. So if Melbourne City lose their game to conveniently the top of the table Sydney FC, so if they were going to verse a team that could be any more likely to lose to, there just isn't one. We got the best possible scenario, and we win our game against Western Sydney Wanderers. We could be straight through to the semi-finals of the Hyundai A-League, but we have to win this game, and also the results have to go our way. But either way, we are into the quarterfinals of the A-League, and I'm very happy with how the season has gone so far. And thank you guys for coming along on the journey with me. Right now, we are on an A+ manager performance rating, and I'm so stoked with how the season's gone. At the start, we started off really rocky, and I'm just absolutely stoked that we have ended up with this 5-match win streak to end it. But let's jump straight into the last game of the season and see if we can manage to get the semi-final spot that we so desperately deserve. And maybe my prediction at the start of the season, where I said we could challenge for the title, come second or third, will be true. You see the Western Sydney lineup there is a pretty strong side. Being one spot behind us, it's going to be a tough competition, but I think we can do well enough to win this match, and hopefully we can go into that semi-final spot with the results going our way. But straight away, Western Sydney Wanderers are showing that they are going to put up a fight, so I'm looking forward to this. Matt German on the ball, Longstaff makes a great challenge and runs up the field. He's going to put a ball in, surely no, he loses it before he even gets a chance, and Tarek Elridge tries to run onto the ball, but Singh gets it back, plays it to Hooper, and we're 1-0 up. That could put us into the second spot in the semi-finals, as long as the other results go our way. And great finish by Gary Hooper, and an even better ball by Sarpreet Singh, who has been one of our best performers. There's no other games going on right now, so we'll just keep it on the league table, because right now we are in the second position, and what a finish that would be to end the season. But just as I'm getting excited, Matthew German just diminishes our chances of winning this game with a goal straight back on the other side of the field. And we're back down into third place. But Holman has a chance to score, but it goes just wide. But this is an intense game, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it unfolds. I'm feeling like we'll do well here, but Western Sydney Wanderers are on the attack again, playing it between the two players and passing it upfield to Grigorovic. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Actually, Grigorovic is a character in Harry Potter, coincidentally. Probably not coincidentally, I probably said it because I recognise the name. Marinovic to take the goal kick. Plays it to Hudson Wahongi. Hudson Wahongi plays it up to Holman, who has had a great end to the season. Longstaff playing it forward to Singh, who again has had a great end to the season. Scott to McCowart, plays it to Hooper. Hooper on a tight angle finishes it, and that puts us 2-1 up. And what a ball by Callum McCowart. He has really come good near the end of the season, and I can't believe he wasn't in contention to win the Young Player of the Year. I got to do the vote, but none of our loan players were in it, which makes me think that maybe loan players can't win it. Or maybe I've just missed the fact that maybe Sarpreet Singh is too old for it, but he's actually in contention to win the Player of the Season when I looked at the odds. So Who knows, we might have a player of the season in our midst there, on the ball right now. Plays it to Longstaff, back to Singh, who does another brilliant long ball to Gary Hooper. He's in on goal, and he scores a hat-trick to end the season. 3-1 up, Sarpreet Singh with another assist. And this could be the game that secures us into the semi-final spot. Great ball by Sarpreet Singh, as he's been doing all year round, and second time of the game. And Hooper bangs in his third goal of the season. He wants that golden boot spot, and I think he's going to get it after the 3 goals that he scored in this match. If the match ended like this, I'd be more than happy with the result. I'm chuffed with how the boys are playing, and I'm definitely going to tell them that at half-time. Even though they are dominating us in the last 5 minutes, we are playing very well, and I'm happy with the boys' performance, and I'm going to let them know. I'm very happy with how it's going, lads. Keep it up. I do need them to keep it up, though, because Western Sydney are a great side, and we do need this result to even be with a chance to get that semi-final spot that we are really, really hoping for. As nothing unfolds yet in the second half, changes are looking to be on the cards, with Scott feeling a bit tired. Actually, he's not feeling tired. I don't know why I said that. And Grigorovic, I'm calling him now, on the ball, plays it to Elrich, but McCowart makes a great tackle. Hooper plays it forward to Singh. It's not quite as good as when Singh plays the balls forward to Hooper, but it comes back to us nonetheless. Payne plays it to Longstaff. Longstaff out to Holman. Holman plays it back to Hudson Wahongi. Hudson Wahongi to Boxall. I'm acting like it's something very exciting right now, but actually, it is something very exciting. Grigorovic, I'm sticking with it. His name's Grigorovic. Has gotten a red card, and that is surely going to secure our odds to get this win, and hopefully be able to get a few games go our way and put us into the playoff spots. Maybe if we could score 1 or 2 more, they'd tip the goal difference in our favour. So even if they draw the match, we could go through. But Tim Payne has picked up an injury, which is really not what we wanted in the late stages of this game, just because if it's a long one, he's not going to be available for the playoffs, and we need him because he's one of our most important players. And all I'm going to say is since January, since the signing of Michael Boxall, we have turned into an absolutely different team. And just as I'm talking about how we turn into a different team, who scores, who gets the assist? Sarpreet Singh and Michael Boxall. What did I say? He is the best signing we have ever made in real life, in Football Manager, in general. The Wellington Phoenix star player, Michael Boxall, has scored his first goal for the club, and he has shot up to an 8.1 rating. I'm telling you guys, he is the reason that we're having this good run of form. And one more goal would secure it in the goal difference. And even if Melbourne City drew against Sydney FC, we would be through. But they have to spoil it like that. And it's 2-4, and I sound disappointed, and obviously it's because I am, but that means that if Sydney FC draw to Melbourne City, we won't go through. Melbourne City will, and I had to stutter there for a wee minute, because I was trying to register what was going on, and Matt German scores a second goal, but this one is offside, thankfully. Got to make one more change just to end the match. Steinman is going to be brought off for Rufer, and actually I'm going to make 2 more changes. I tell a lie. I'm going to bring Holman off for Wayne just to end the match, and I'm not feeling optimistic that we're going to get the second goal, this last goal, to put us onto the same goal difference as Melbourne City, but I'm very happy with the performance in this game, but maybe we can. We'll have to see. Hudson Wahongi with the throw. Hooper gets it, playing as that winger that he loves to play as, and he gets one more chance and it just goes wide. But that would have been a great way to finish the season for Gary Hooper. But it looks like as the clock runs down, we are going to win the game, and we are in the pole position to finish in second place in the Hyundai A-League. I'm very happy with this performance, and I'm very happy with how the season's gone. After a difficult start, it has to be said, I have finished exactly where I thought we would, and we'll have to check when that game is happening for Melbourne City and Sydney FC. It's happening on Sunday, and today is, if I check the calendar, it's Saturday. So I will simulate forward and show you guys in real time my reaction to that. I'll just send the assistant. Probably should have gone to that last press conference of the year, but can't be bothered, to be honest. And here we are, Melbourne City versus Sydney FC, where we find out our fate for the season if we're going to go straight into that semi-final spot. I simulate forward, and the suspense is killing me. Has it been played, or is the suspense been literally for nothing? Gone to competitions, and Melbourne City have beaten Sydney FC. We're going to have to go through in the quarterfinals. But at the end of the day, that is not where I expected to finish. We're going to play Brisbane Roar, which is the easiest team we could have asked for, in the qualification rounds for the semi-final, and then we will go on to verse Melbourne City if we win. But I think that's where I'm going to finish this episode, and next episode will be that quarterfinal. Until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support on the series, and I will see you all in the quarterfinal of the Hyundai A-League.